Hi and welcome. Let's see if it's working this time. This is third time around. Hopefully third time is lucky time. Otherwise I will tape a little bit and upload it instead. It's like, what? And I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I will get straight to the cards. I have from Spirit Song Tarot and the Fairy Oracle. And from Spirit Song Tarot, I have the Seven of Acorns, that is equivalent to Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire with the Badger. And they have this fairy with innocence, purity. And these two cards together works to say, works to say that, how can I put it? This is the third time, so I feel like, no, well, if it acts up again, I'm going to tape something and upload it instead, because no. But these two cards together are saying to us, especially the Badger here with the Seven of Acorns, it's about standing up for yourself. It's about standing your ground, but not at all cost. It's about finding out what is truly important to you. And with the Purity Innocence card here, the fairy of that, it says, use your heart as guide. Use your purity and innocence of your heart, not your brain, not your sense of justice or whatever, or vengeance or whatever, but the purity and innocence of your heart. Use that energy to see what is truly important here for me. Is this important enough for me to stand up for myself? If yes, what is the best way to do that without compromising myself? Is it with words? If yes, what words? Is it with action? What kind of action? Or maybe both? Or is the action a sort of non-action? So consciously choose not to react, not to step up the conflict ladder, to consciously choose that, consciously walk away, for instance, or consciously show a better example. It can be many different ways that you choose to stand up for yourself. If your heart, pure, innocent energy finds out this is important for me. If it finds out not that important, then you are best. Then it's best for you if you choose to let it go and use that energy to direct that energy into things and people and actions and situations that is important for you. That is important to you, to create an environment, inner as well as outer, where you can feel that here I like to be in this sort of environment. It can be an outer environment, it can be your inner environment. It can be the people you surround yourself with. It can be the way you are in the world. Use your heart as guide and find out, is this important for me, or is it just a habit or some sense of justice, maybe misguided, maybe not? And if it is a sense of justice, is it truly important to me when you listen to your heart? Is it truly important? If it is, then stand up for yourself. It is the Seven of Acorns. Then stand up, but do it in ways from your heart. Words from your heart, actions from your heart. Be the better example. And if it's important to speak with big letters, then do so. But also be mindful of not sort of cutting with your words. It's possible with actions, with words, with better example, to stand up for yourself. Choose those kind of ways. Also to stay in that place, to nurture that heart, to nurture your intuition, to feed the calm, to feed the strength, to feed the purity. instead of feeding the anger, the anxiety, the stress. Choose ways to stand up for yourself, for things and people and situations that is truly important when you listen inwards, when you listen to your heart, the purity and innocence of your heart. That is so, so important. And of course, if you are online catching me live, I know it's difficult today to do because it's so annoying. You can write in the chat and I will see, and I will pull a card for you also if the tech let me. I also pulled 2 extra cards from the Fairy Oracle, and it is Your Will Be Done and Stand Strong. And that is also very much about this, you know, the 7 of Acorns, standing strong. But by listening to your heart, you will see what direction is the best in this situation, in whatever situation it might be. Something inner you are pondering about, or something outer that's important that you know, do something or not do something, that you take some choices, that you maybe let your voice be heard. So stand strong by standing and using your heart as a guide. And where you focus, where you put your focus, that is what will grow. That is where what will happen, because thy will be done. That is about intention. So if you're, oops. So if your intention is about standing your ground in a way that you can feel secure and safe, and also your loved ones, then stay strong in that and make choices that emphasizes that by listening to your heart. And step away from feeling of vengeance, because that's not the purity and innocence of the heart. And that sort of justice, well, it's good for him or her, or they did something and now they can learn it and they can have it and stuff like that. That's not from the purity and innocence of the heart. That's the ego part of the brain speaking and saying, yes, it's important that I stand my ground here because that's the most just. Instead, go inside, focus on your heart, stand strong with the light and the purity and the innocence from your heart, and see what is really important here for me to be right, or to get my message through, or to be able to stand in your own ground of what is important, to nurture your heart, to help supporting yourself, your family, your loved ones, your community, whatever it is. And then ask yourself, how do I do that best? By focusing on the things that creates more anger and stepping up the conflict, or focusing by the thing that keeps yourself calm, makes yourself able to stand strong within your light, and using that strength and purity and innocence from your heart as your guide to when to act, how to act, when to speak,